Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we are going to talk about standard deviation for ungrouped data. Okay, before even we get into what is standard deviation, right? Well, let us consider these two data sets here and let us try to find out some of the measures like medium range and interquartile range. So for data set A, the medium is actually 18 because it is at the middle. It's the middle value of the 7 data sets there. And the range and the interquartile range, later on we could eventually find that it will be, this is the upper quartile and lower quartile. So I would then be able to have 22 minus 14 for my interquartile range. And I will have my 25 maximum number minus 13. That will give me my range. Okay, so these are the set of values for A. Medium is 18, range after I minus is 12, interquartile range 8. And let's take a look at data set B. The medium for these blue dogs is also 18. This is at the middle. And also I can see that the upper quartile and the lower quartile is 22 and 14. The range will be 28 minus 8. So the next set of values, we will then see for this data set B, the medium is 18, same as A. Well, the range is wider, but the interquartile range is also the same. So let us delve deeper into this set of value. We can see that the spread of data set A is smaller than that of B, because if you look at it and if you look at the range itself, the range for data set A is 12 as compared to data set B, 20, right? Okay, so that is comparing the range. But the interquartile range, what do you notice? The interquartile range did not reflect this. Rather, they are the same. So if we rely only on interquartile range, we will not be able to see the spread of the data, this difference. Okay? Well, also, range is not always a good measure of spread either. It is very easily affected by extreme values. Okay, range. Either very big or very small values. But in the above case, the interquartile range did not reflect the spread for both data sets. Therefore, we do need to think about another measure of spread called standard deviation. So there are limitations to interquartile range lah, to put it simply. So I also have summarized the disadvantages using this table already. So right, you can see that the disadvantage of a range is easily affected by extreme values, and it does not show the data values that vary between the largest and the smallest value. For interquartile range, it only measures that range for the middle 50% of the data. Okay, so it did not consider the full range of data. Which brings us to the next part of this video, standard deviation. Okay, this is another measure of spread, and this time round it uses the mean of a data set. And it is usually denoted by this symbol. Okay, so from here on, I'm going to, of course, use this symbol already to denote standard deviation. So instead of writing standard deviation, spell out this word, you can use this symbol. Mean is also, I'm going to introduce with this line on top of this X. This is the symbol for mean. Okay, so this is mean. Okay, and this particular symbol here means the sum, summation. Sum means add everything up. So this is the formula for standard deviation. The sum of all the data minusing the mean, bracket square, and I do this for every single data, and I divide by what is n. This is important. N is the total number of data in this data set. Okay, so this is the total. And when we are using standard deviation to compare two sets of data, since it is a measure of spread, something very important to take note would then be smaller standard deviation, smaller spread, more consistent. Okay, because it is spreading smaller from the mean itself. So, on the contrary, greater standard deviation means greater spread from the mean, less consistent. And with that, we have come to the end of this video, where we discuss about why we want to consider another measure of spread called standard deviation, and what exactly is standard deviation. Okay, we have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.